excuse me. Um, Today I kept seeing this theme of the shadows, man. This dude did this whole story about the shadows on the wall and being chained to the wall where you only could see the shadows and not the fire behind you. And there's people in between you and the fire, and they're casting shadows on the wall. These are the magicians, man. Basically, I didn't realize, man, that the whole magician thing is an actual who is it? What did he say? This is Socrates or something, or Plato. Yeah, Socrates. Or where did he say Plato? I can't remember. One or the other, but he said it was an analogy from one of them dudes about politics and about life. How they'll literally kill you, man. If you try to bring them to the light, basically, like up out of the dark shadows, chained off the wall. They like their chains and their shadow puppets, man. It's kind of sucks. It's They Live is based on that too. When he has to fight with the guy to put on the glasses. I mean, the dude tries to kill him all he had to do was put on some glasses. That's all it was going to take for this guy to see the real, was put on the glasses, and all of a sudden, bam, I can see reptilians. Like, basically, I see reptilians. I see chemtrails. I see symbolism. I see predictive programming. That's what you start to see. I see demons in people. Uh, it's not that people are demons, but it's like sometimes like they get puppeteered by them. You know what I'm saying? Like that Denzel movie where where the demon keeps jumping from dude to dude to dude. It's kind of like that, man. But that's what you start to see with the They Live glasses on. Like, I keep seeing this dude making great videos, man, about reptilian shapeshifts. Like, since I stopped watching the mainstream media, I really don't. You don't see the shapeshifts as much on like movies, man. But then again, maybe we do. We just don't notice it, man. Or we got to go back and watch that movie again. Maybe I. But it mostly comes from news people, and that would fit the criteria of They Live big time. Like that, everyone on TV was basically They Live. It was a fucking skull face, basically alien, scary skull face alien. Those were the scariest aliens I ever saw. Uh, but anyway, what I was thinking about this too, man. I was thinking about this movie called it's called The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy back in the '80s, and stick to this shadow thing. This trend I seen today, like someone was made a video about the shadow people, and it had William Shatner on there and shit. It's pretty crazy. But back to the Golden Child. It's like basically there's a part in the movie, like that movie's actually deep. Like there's an actual demon devil dude, Azazel, basically coming after Eddie Murphy trying to kill the Golden Child. But it kind of looks like it's kind of new agey though in a way. It's like basically it's fifth Buddha, or yeah, it's kind of does kind of seem like it's kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of like a knockoff of the Omen in a way, but it's kind of all flipped up to where Damien's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? In a way, like Damien is Jesus basically, but it's not really. So I mean, so it's not good to get wrapped up in that aspect of it. But as far as the movie, it's got some interesting like imagery in it, like devils, demons, secret society from Asia. And here's your reptilianoid from Asia. This is a real thing, man. Basically, there's a part in the movie where there's this lady called, I think she's called it's like a she's like a man. It seems like a witch doctor somewhere, a consultant or something, man. I'm not sure what you would call it. Kind of like a gypsy, like a Asian gypsy in a way or something. Fortune teller. There you go. That's what I was looking for. And they go in this building, and this woman's behind the curtain, and it's like all you can see is a silhouette going like this. You know what I'm saying? And she's smoking cigarettes. And then eventually Eddie Murphy come running up, and he's like, "Man, you look good, man. Your silhouette look good. I want to see what you look like." And she's like, "No, don't pull down the curtain." And This isn't the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, man. When he pulls down the curtain, it's a snake lady. It's a lady with the bottom half of her is a snake. Look, I don't. 2 feet. Not the snake. I'm not a snake man. But anyway, that's more reptilianoid. That's a real thing. That's called nagas, and basically, there's also something, man. What is it called? A Braxis. It's got a chicken head and 2 snake feet. And I seen something the other day, man. It was called a frill shark, and this frill shark had this kind of serpentine look to it. Almost, it looked like at one point it could have had it could have walked on land. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been like your old serpent that used to walk upright. You know what I'm saying? It kind of had a look to it that it could almost fit that, man. It's called a frill shark. And it also it fits Ogopogo, man. The Ogopogo serpentine hump type of in a way fish type of looking thing too. Like imagine if you seen a frill shark, take that and let it grow even gigantic. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I heard they actually killed one of these things in New York, in New York Harbor, like in like 1735, and then they were trying to drag it in, but it like it stormed or something, and they had to cut the cargo line, like basically, because it was just like I think whales, like the same thing with whales. I think they actually had to tow them in. Not sure about that, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, this frill shark thing, it kind of fits the profile of possibly some of your monsters like the Ogopogo, the lake, serpentine things, man. Maybe if it's not a direct hit on that one, maybe they could be related, maybe not. But it did when I seen it in the water, though. It kind of swam like this with its head upright, and you could see its 4 fins in its tail, and it looked like it kind of almost could have had arms and legs, man. It's kind of weird. So all loosely related topics, man. I just like to have a little woo cluster. It's kind of like trail mix. You know what I'm saying? I like to throw out a little trail mix instead of just one. You know, like look, like cheese, cheese, cheese. I like to throw out a little trail of some trail mix. A little raisin, little Chex, little pretzel, little peanuts, some M&Ms. You know, not some granola in there. You know,